Welcome to the greatest. Let me back my seat up. Welcome to the greatest video of all time. I just went up north for the first time in my entire life, pretty much, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So I'm not gonna talk about that. We're talking about Boldy James, bro. We're talking about Boldy James. Shout out my mans, because I think he's like 4 albums deep with Nicholas Craven now. And the first one was Penalty of Leadership. No. The first one was Fair Exchange, No Robbery. And it's crazy because I actually bought a record vinyl for Fair Exchange, No Robbery, and I never got it, bro. And I didn't buy it from them specifically, but I bought it off of this website, bro. And I googled it and it was like, yeah, it's 100% accurate. But it told me later that they didn't have any in stock and they've been waiting for a reprint in order to get it to me. So the reason it never came is because they didn't do a reprinting or something like that. I'm just sitting here waiting for this record vinyl to come in, bro. I'm sick to my stomach. I haven't been able to sleep at night without my Boldy James record vinyl. As well as Penalty of Leadership came out next. And I listened to Penalty of Leadership and I'm like, this is almost as good, if not better, than the first album that him and Nicholas Craven did. But after a couple listens and whatnot, I was kind of I came to the full conclusion that I definitely do enjoy the original more with Nicholas Craven. But the second one was almost just as good. You know what I'm saying? The second one was almost, it was up there with it. You know what I'm saying? The production was beautiful. And that's really what shines so much is Nicholas Craven's high pitched samples that he has, or just his soul samples in general are incredible, mixed with Boldy James's deep voice and his kind of fast flow, bro. He in a way kind of reminds me of Freddie Gibbs, but more nonchalant Freddie Gibbs, if that makes sense. Makes sense. Like a more nonchalant Freddie Gibbs. But incredible album. We get to the next one, and I'm gonna be completely honest, bro. Late to My Own Funeral by Boldy James and Nicholas Craven, the third album they dropped together. I did not enjoy it. I got a couple songs. I got AT&T, and the songs themselves were good. I think the album cover was kind of buns, and because the fact that the album cover was kind of buns, it kind of just ruined the whole thing for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting pulled over, by the way. There's somebody else behind me getting pulled over. I'm not technically on my phone. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how this works. I don't know. I'm about to get, it'd be crazy if I got arrested for they show the video in court of me doing recording a video, but not actually looking at the camera. You know what I'm saying? That'd be nuts. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm he's technically on his phone. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how that worked. But back to Boldy James. Boldy James, Nicholas Craven, Late to My Own Funeral. I did not like the album. I didn't like the album cover. And I think that because I had so much Boldy James, almost a surplus of stuff where it didn't feel like we were getting anything new from him. It just felt like he was just making the same song over and over again. I'm not gonna lie to you. And Boldy James gets a little bit repetitive with that. That's the biggest thing of dropping so commonly. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when you drop quantity over quality. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying the music is bad necessarily, but it's the same music and you're not getting anything nutritious from it when you've already heard it so many times. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna live my life off of eating bread. I need more than just bread. And bread is good, bro. Bread is good. Boldy James is good, but the same thing over and over and over again in a rapid succession, that's insanity, twin. That's insanity. That's what that is. I think I seen I think somebody Googled that on TikTok, bro. They put a Google thing of TikTok. Okay, bro. I'm tired, bro. I'm going to bed after this. But they put a Google definition and they put it on TikTok. I don't know if it's an actual definition though, but it was something like insanity is just repetition in succession with expecting it to be different or something like that. Yeah. I don't know, bro. It didn't do it for me. This most recent Boldy James album though, the album cover, a little bit better. I don't think it's up there with the first two projects, but I do think it's better than the last project. Probably, maybe. We'll see how it ages, you know what I'm saying? But I do enjoy some of the stuff that Craven's Thumb, I just thought was a creative name. I appreciate the name of it. I also appreciate the album cover. You know what I'm saying? The album cover's fire. The album so far, our first listen was pretty alright. The only thing is, Nicholas Craven, bro, you get a soul sample. This is how you make a Nicholas Craven beat. You get a soul sample, or any high-pitched sample for that matter. And you cut a very small piece and you loop that, and that's every single Nicholas Craven beat. A high-pitched soul sample with a short piece of it and then looped. I would love for Nicholas Craven to continue adding more layers to the loops or something, bro. Because I'm gonna be honest, dude, I feel like I'm going crazy sometimes. I feel like it's making me go nuts. With that being said, though, big shout out Boldy James. Boldy James is still up there for me. He's a comfort listen, bro. Like whenever I listen to Boldy James project, I treat it almost like Westside Gun or Lucky or V's, bro. All these people who, or even MG Sleepy. I don't know if y'all know who MG Sleepy is, but whenever I listen to the music, I'm like, it's like a comfort listen, bro. Because I've listened to it so many times, like a monotone type of style. It's chill. You know what I'm saying? It's chill. You get it. You know what I'm saying? Westside Gun is not necessarily like monotone, but he's very repetitive. You know what I'm saying? Like it is monotone. Monotone doesn't mean low pitched. It just means like the same pitch. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Westside Gun definitely got a little bit of a high pitched type of sound, very monotone sound. He's repetitive. You know what I'm saying? And it's good though because I'm used to it. It's comfort music. But with that being said, let me know how you guys feel about this brand new Boldy James album. I might do a video ranking them from worst to best, even though you kind of, if you watch this video, you know what I rank them from worst to best, and I could have just done this whole video about that, to be honest with you. But let me know if you were drinking some cranberry juice or Cheerios while watching this video. I love you all very much. I'm conflicted, and I'm out. Peace. Woo woo.